Hello everyone, this is Alashala Omio. In this video I will be talking about African ritual magic. Happy Sunday to you guys. First of all, I'm going to try to share this video on my timeline, Alashala. So kindly bear with me, beautiful people. I'll be with you in a second. So how you guys been doing? Hello, darling. Loves, wonderful having you here. I'll be with you guys in a second. I'm just trying to share this live broadcast on my timeline, which is Alashala. I will join you in a second. Alashala, where are you? Alashala. Alashala, have some spiritual. Wonderful having you, beautiful people here. I'll be with you in a second. Alashala, have some spiritual. What the hell is going on tonight? Right, it's gonna be an interesting topic we're talking about tonight, because there's a lot of mix-up sometimes when we're talking about magic, and then you're talking about spirituality. Sometimes we Yanifa, good evening. Lovely to have you guys here. Sometimes you know people tend to mix it up, and then omiorocks. I'm going to kick in a bit of Yoruba here and there. Kaleo, shalafia ni báwo ni o. Wonderful having you guys here. I'm going to share this on my one second on Alashala, my original timeline. Yeah, I believe I'm there. Okay. Lovely, happy Sunday, beautiful people. My Sunday has been, what can I say, busy. And the compliment of the season. Even though I'm not a Christian, I'm a kind of person. Whatever there's a festive, whatever it is, you know, people. At the end of the year, after all, you know, 2020 is such a year that if you're lucky to actually still be here at this time of the year, Ekale, I can see my lovely people there. It's a good thing to show a compliment of the season, and I hope we all are. Like I said earlier, I'm not a Christian, but I still enjoy this time of the year, because this when, you know, a lot of my kids are home, family are, you know, back together, friends and family, just, you know, oh, hello darling, Queenette, lovely to see you, my beautiful. So people are just happy to be alive. You know, we all know what this year has been like. So for anyone to still be here, they should be thankful to the universe, you know, and enjoy every minute of it. So tonight I'm going to be talking about ritual magic. But the reason why I titled it African ritual magic is that I'm going to just talk about as part what African, because I know if you look around the world, you look at Asia, you know, you look at Europe, a lot of people have whatever the rituals that they do in order to achieve whatever, you know, it is that they want the universe. You see, whatever it is they want to achieve. So, but in this video, like I said earlier on, I'm going to be talking about African, as a matter of fact, Yoruba. You see, because even as Yoruba itself is quite broad, but so I'm just going to limit it to Yoruba, because I don't want to go to Edo or going to Hausas, or even, you know, because it's a big area. So first of all, I'm going to break that down. Because sometimes when you talk about spirituality and you talk about magic, people tend to mix it up. You see, sometimes when, you know, they think when you are using magic, you know, then that means you are you're spiritual. Magic is different on its own. It's an energy that I'll break that down. But if you are going to be using something apart from yourself, your own energy, and if you're going to use whatever tools, I've actually got some stuff here to show you guys. So if you're going to be using any tools away outside of yourself, or then that is magic. Thank you guys. Because if it's spiritual, the way that I see that is you are actually that energy. You see, you are the energy. When you talk about using your gifts, such as if you have you have a gift of clairvoyance, or you can sort of something, you don't know how you just know. You see, all of this spiritual gift that we have, your third eye is open. You can actually is actually effective. So you use those skills without using anything. Wherever you are, you may be sleeping, you may be sitting down, so you don't need any external tools for you to be able to achieve whatever it is, or to access the information that you want to see. Now, that is different from what I'm talking here. When you talk about spirituality, you sort of the gift that you've got. It could be, some people may be born with it. Some people, over time, you could actually develop it and nurture it until such a time that it's actually very, very efficient, very, very spot on. You can sort of rely on it. You could just tap into it like that. You see. So that is different. The magic is different from that. That is, when you say people are spiritual, some people say, "Oh, I am spiritual. I can achieve this." It's mix up. And when you use magic, magic is different. It's like it's another energy on its own. Now you can use magic and add that with your own magic to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. I'll come to that. But when you say you have a spiritual gift, it's different. You don't need any other tools, aside of yourself. Say you have a gift of vision. You don't need to look into anything to see it. You don't need to look at any crystal ball. You don't have to take any incantation to. No. It's in you. You have become that energy. It's you yourself. You are the energy. Like the way I am now, I have my third eye spot on. I see stuff like that. So stuff like that, stuff deep that I have got. I don't need anything aside of me to see what I want to see. Even sometimes with your third eye, it just come on when I just have to close my eyes and it pops on. It's sometimes in the early days, then I will think that, oh my God, I just want to sleep. I don't want to see anything. But until when I actually learn how to be able to arrange myself, or what's the word to use here, so that I can what to do. I can actually have rest. I can call it like that, because when your third eye is open like that, when you close your eyes, if it's really, really sharp, then message will pop up, and then you are probably trying to fall asleep. You probably want to rest, but then it's there. Boom, boom. It could be so there could be stuff that you have to get up again to write down. Maybe you've seen numbers, maybe there's something that, message, you have to do something. So you quickly, so which means you have to get up from the bed. Whereas you actually just wanted to, lie down, just sleep, So that it is stuff, gift like that. That's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about here is about using magic, ritual magic. The one that we have as in Yoruba, I will break that down. I've got some here because to show you. So you can sort of grasp what I'm trying to say in this video, you see. So first of all, I'm going to try the best that I can to define this. And then, like I always say in my videos, if you find this, if it's something that interests you, you could do more research, internet is good these days. You just have to, what is this? It will all come, and then you can sort of, I'm sure a lot of you guys are not newbie. You probably know what I'm talking about. But I come here, like I was always say, so that we rub minds, to share ideas. No one knows everything. I don't. It's just what I know to be real. That's what I come here to try to just spend time together, just, share ideas. So first of all, in this sense, we can say magic can be defined as a technique for bringing about change in the physical world, you see, through the force of one's will. Now, what sort of change are we talking about? You could say changes when somebody wants you don't love somebody, or you love somebody, or they don't love you, and you want them to love you, whatever name you want to call it. Then you might need to start to use of magic. You see, now the list is endless. Or now we can achieve this, but like I said, you would need tools that is external, away from you, to achieve that, to bring that about, because you're trying to change that person's will to your will, what you want. You want them to feel the way you feeling. You love this person, they don't love you, but you want them to love you. So you're trying to do rituals or whatever it is. Then you're gonna need to achieve that. It is the practice of belief, ritual, or action which are said to control, like manipulate, like I said earlier on, either natural or supernatural beings and forces to bring about desired change. Now, it can categorize as independent from religion. So you can't actually say it's only Christianity or African traditional religion that they do that. Or you can say Islam. No. It called like that's what I was saying earlier on. In all sector or whatever, what's the area to use, or this is not about religion. People have different tools in order to achieve, which you can still classify as ritual. You see, and it's not science either. This is due to its various beliefs and practices. That's what I said earlier on. I'll be focusing on African, actually just Yoruba in this video. Ancient African culture, when you look at Yoruba, was in the habit of customarily of discerning difference between magic and a group of other things which are not magic, such as when you talk about, because it's all mixed up, you see. When you talk about magic, then people are thinking, okay, magic, you use tools to achieve that. But when you talk about traditional African medicine, when you're talking about herbs and roots for healing, now, when you look at that, so that's why people always get it mixed up, because sometimes some of the items you might need to use in that magic some of them could actually be, good evening Yanifa, some of them could actually be some could be herbs. So you will think, okay, I'm going to use part of this or part of animal bones or blah 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 to in order to make that magic or tool. So people are thinking, okay, but that means that is Ifa religion. So people are mixing up like that. Or divination, when you talk about Ifa or Erindilogun, you see, or witchcraft. I don't call it witchcraft, I call it Yamis, the Oshoromoni guys. I'm very, very proud of my mothers. Everybody that knows me, that I am very proud of my mothers, So, because when you talk about, the reason why that is different there is, I love herbs too. I don't know. I just love, once I'm packing the herbs, I can be there forever. So, like I was saying, the way you talk about my mothers, Oshoromoni guys, they are the energy themselves. You see, I can say that because I know for sure, it's Yamis. So because I'm their seed, I know how, so they are the energy. They don't not need anything, it's almost like that spiritual gift we were talking earlier on. They don't need anything or any tool to operate or to go or to do whatever they need to do. They are the energy. It's the energy, it becomes them. It's in them. You see, so that is Oshoromoni. So people they sort of mix or sorcery. People that will get some other power somewhere to harm people, blah blah blah. So people tend to mix this thing up. I'll do, like I said earlier, I will do the best that I can in this video to explain to you at least my own knowledge to the best of my ability what I think it is. You can, free to arrive at your own conclusion so, but that's what I believe. And some people will think there are two types of magic or ritual magic. They will categorize them as, have like two. Is either you have a good magic which is used to do well and enhance well-being. Yes, thank you, darling. Yanifa, thank you. Magic that are used for well-being. People will think, okay, you want to be successful in life. You want prosperity, good health. You want love, happiness, success, stuff like that. And then some people, I'll come to the reason why I don't believe in that. Some people then think bad magic is used to do harm, wrong, and evil. Now, my opinion there is I do not see any magic as bad. And I don't think I see all of them as good. Why? Because when you have like a tool, this is ashe. I'm going to explain to you how this works later on in this video. When you have this ashe in your hand, you can say you want to, because you're going to talk into it. So you could use it depends on what you want to achieve. I'm covering the head here because, I don't want it to take in. It's almost like a microphone. It will sort of take in what you are saying. So it's like whatever it is you want to achieve, it's up to the person, the priest or the priestess or the person that's going to use this. It depends on what they want to achieve. And that is what, if they want to use it for bad, someone has done something back to them, and they felt cheated. They felt it's almost as if the person has, and they've just like, F them over, and they think it's totally unfair. And they have something like this or something even bigger than this. This is one of my collection. This is actually one of the smaller ones that I have. You see, so because the one I said on Alashola, that one is made to order. Because you have to be your name, you have to be your own. But this is from, I thought I'll bring this here just to show you. It's one from my collections that I have. So it depends on what that person now want to achieve. That okay, this person, they've treated her or him badly, and the person wants revenge or whatever it is, or they want something bad to happen, and then they can now get it. That's what I said. There's no bad magic and there's no good magic. They are all just magic. It depends on what you want to achieve. Your desired outcome. You see, because when you say, oh, there are two types of magic or voodoo. One is used for bad, one is... No. It's almost like the way human being. Whatever we choose to do in life, either we choose to do good or bad. That's our choice. And also, one man's food is another poison. So if you might think something is bad, they say, oh, somebody's killed somebody. And you say, oh, the person's a killer. And then they go to court of law. And then because obviously they're going to go to court, the judge is going to ask, okay, what happened here? Why do you, and then it depends on it. Okay, say someone, God forbid, they come into the house one day and they saw their wife being raped or something, or their daughter or whatever, or their mom, or and they probably kill like three of the siblings, and then they could see like 4 or 5 people sleeping with one of these other siblings, and the person happened to have a gun on him or her. It will just start to spray, and it probably then ended up killing the people that were that came to assault or to commit that crime. Obviously the person has now killed somebody, but then you start to wonder under what circumstances was that provoked. Was the person like mentally at that point, what they did, would they be responsible for their actions? You see, so that is why we have law there. So this one here, when we talk about that, is the law of the universe. So if we decide to do whatever that is good, then the universe will see what we do. So either good or bad, the universe will judge that. You see. But what I'm trying to point out is here, there's nothing bad. No. It depends on what the person, the desired outcome of the person that's that's using the magic or the tool, what their intention, what they want to bring about. That will now decide whether me and you will say, oh, what they are doing is good or bad. Anyway, that is, I believe I've been able to explain that. So when you think about Yoruba traditional religion, you think that people that are meant to be, that are in this field, or I can qualify to use these tools, they probably are like babalawos, yanifas, yoshun, priest or priestess, someone like me or yourself. But and then also because you would think that they would have the moral value or idea of what they should do, or how they are able to use the power, the tool that they have with them, in a way that would not be seen as a what's the word, injustice, so or being fair or something like that, or right or wrong, if I can use that word. So they're able to come at the right conclusion, what is true and false, and about how to solve the problems, and discerning a way forward while under the possession or control of a spirit or the tools that they've got. So, but what I also want to point out here is that it's not only Yanifa, or because I am Yanifa or Yaoshun, or that has these tools. For example, I have this on Lashola, and not only this, I have other amulets also there. So obviously they've got directions and blah blah blah. But it's not only Yanifa or Babalawo that is able to use this to get their hands. They're everywhere these days. You see. So it's not only, but that is the I think that's what that was what the plan was meant to be. That and the reason I think lovely to see you. The reason that is that so that at least they would have the moral value of or discipline of not using it wrongly, So that is that about that. I would, like I said, I will show you example of the one that we have. In Yoruba we have Afoshe. That one you say is happened, and then we have Olugbon. That's on my website also, and then we have Betu. Then we have one that is Ekpe. That's just for cursing. It's not. I don't stock that. I actually don't not have one myself, because the reason why I don't, for myself, obviously, if a customer wanted it, I would have it made for them in their name. But the reason why I do not have the Ekpe is that because I don't see anything positive about it. It's not you're not able to use it to bless yourself or bless your community or to achieve anything positive. It's just to curse or to make for me, and so now that's what that is for. So I mean that's just, I'm not saying it's bad. That's just me as a person. I felt that I don't need that. It's not there's nothing positive about it. Obviously, if I wanted, if somebody has done something to me too, I probably do not. I have my own way of resolving it. I don't take law into my hands. I have the universe there. I have my yamis there, the Shoromoni guys. First of all, I have Ifa there to table down. I have all of these tools. I have issue. Elegua is my father in Maudifa, Osalufo Gbejo. I have Shango there as my father also. I have Oreyoshun. You see, so I'm not just going to just take one of these and be rash and say, oh, this person has done something for me. I'm going to, no. Because I would like to, whatever it is I want to do, I would like to achieve. I'll make sure that it wasn't maybe my own, maybe I was probably oversensitive, or maybe it was actually my own fault also. And then, so it was my fault, and I went and, just because I have the opportunity, I have the tools, that's not the reason why the universe has given me all the secret that it has given me. So I'm not going to do it like that. Having said that, if someone has treated me badly or they've done something to me then I know, I know where to go. I know, my people, my fathers and mothers, and call them and say, okay, Yamis, this is what has happened to me. This is blah, 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 blah. They obviously, they have seen it. They can see also. Then I go to Ifa also. Then I'll go to Elegua, that Papa, somebody has done this to me, Papa. And this is what's happened. blah blah blah. If I was wrong, then then leave them. But if it was as if they just wanted to cheat me, let them know, then I'll go to Shango also, and I'll go to Oshun. I'll go to, so me, I'll go all out. So once I've done that, why? But I'm not just going to just take. So when I use this, is sometimes when I just want a bit of, maybe there's something, the task that I'm doing, that maybe it's been slower, it's not coming on, then and it's not going to be one day. I'll probably use like 3, 4, 7 days in a row just to pray. Oh, universe, this thing that I'm asking, blah blah blah. Let me find a helper. Let this thing, all this confusion around what I'm doing, come and give me clarity, blah blah blah. You see, so I will do that and use it up and achieve that. But like I said, we are not the same. Everyone has their own way of taking action or dealing with whatever issue they're faced with, that's confronting them, or how they're going to resolve that issue. So that is what I'm going to say about that. Also, my opinion here is that I believe we are all magicians. We are all, because every time you light you light a candle, you see, and they say you get a white candle. First of all, you clean the candle, you dress it with oil and herbs, and then you say you write your desired outcome on the candle, and then you pray, you say whatever it is, the way that's where I always do when I use my candle. And then I would then say, universe, blah blah blah, this is what I want to achieve. And then once I like that, as far as I'm concerned, what I'm doing there, I'm performing magic. It is magic, because that candle is going to get my my wish, my desire, what I want the universe to do for me. Once I light that candle, then it's going to take my message, my wish, my hope, or into the universe. And I know that it would be, come back with results, that the universe will believe that, okay, this is, Alashola, this is the right thing for, at least for where you are now. And I'm more than happy with that. So as far as I'm concerned, or maybe you write your wish on a bay leaf, say prosperity, and then I was going to bring a bay leaf here actually, and then you burn the bay leaf with your wish and hope, or wish for love, or for healing, or for a brand new house, or whatever that thing is that you want the universe to do for you. And you got this bay leaf, and you write that desire there with your intention, and you fully believe. You are not doubting in your mind that the universe will do this for you. You know that my beautiful universe, this is what I would want you to help me. This is what I want you to this is my wish. This is what I want you to, and you do that maybe over, everybody has their own way. Some people would probably do like 5 days in a row, 3 days in a row. Some will do it continuously until that wish they actually come to pass. So everyone has their own way. Some people will only do one time, and they have to believe that universe, their prayer has been answered. So some people, it depends. It's your magic. You do it the way your soul. You see, we're not all the same. The way your spirit directs. You see, so every time we are doing that, then we are a magician. That's why I was saying in this video, you don't have to be a specialist or professional to do your own magic. Even we ourselves as a human being, we are magic. You see, every day we sleep, we go to bed, thank God the following morning we're up, up and about. It's just that stuff that happens around us. Every day it lights, now it's get dark. That's magic. You see. The rains, the trees, you see them growing, all these plants, all these herbs. Some could look at them, no one is actually tending to them, but you can see them coming out every day fresh, looking fresh. For me, that's magic. You see. So when you talk about magic, you don't have to be special or something. Of course, if you do, because what then happen if you have like the experience, the training that I have, I probably have to achieve one desire, I probably have like 10 or more ways that I can do it to bring it to pass. So that's the only difference. But somebody that is a lay person probably just have maybe one idea or two, I believe, and that's probably one of the difference of. But still, that should not stop you from performing your own magic. Because like I will always say to you that you know, on my website I sell stuff there to help people to enable to, in order to be able to be independent, to practice their own spirituality. You see, you don't have to see, oh, until I see this person, if I don't see this person, yeah, you cannot sleep. No, no, no. You should at least have an idea, whatever situation that confronts you, that, okay, this is what's going down here. All right. Should I, go for Ifa divination to find out? Or, should I, I've got some herbs at home, or should I, maybe pray over it like 3 days with, what candles and make my wish. And if at the end of that 3 days, things are not budging, then I probably want to do something more, maybe consult, but at least like you should have an idea of like a first aid, spiritual first aid on what you can do to help yourself. You see, and that is what I would, that's why I said I'll come here to talk about this today, that magic is good, but, is the tools, most of the time, they are the living consciousness that the universe has given us. Oh, Laide, how are you, my darling? Oh, Guato Babami. My Laide is here, my baby. My daddy, my small daddy. How are you, Babami? You see, I was just talking here. So, everyone, we can all do our own magic. You see, only there could be like a candle, or it could be some people, it could be even before you go to bed, you go to fall asleep last thing at night. You see, it could be incense. You see, well, all of this thing will go towards you. Will go towards you developing whatever gift that you've got in you, because we're all gifted. You see, it's just that we probably do not have time to develop these skills, but they are there nonetheless. They're just there dormant. You see, it could be some herbs you're going to use one day, and you just close your eye, palm, your third eye is open. You could, wow, you probably like, oh, what's that? You see, but if you do not try it, you do not invest time, that's not going to happen. So each and every time, oh, I need this thing, you're probably going to be going to somebody. But sometimes, for me, I'll be honest in this video, and I thank the universe for that. I thank my Ori as well. I thank Ifa. Is the skills that I have that are inbuilt in me. To be honest with you, they are the one that are in my personal life that guides me more. Because every night before I go to bed, I probably will see something. My third eye brown, or it could be, oh, my aja, or use that one, or it could be, oh, no, use a purple candle. So there I'll just see the candle corner, or it could be some herbs or roots that'll be thrown at me like that, boom, and I open my eyes, I'll write it down. You see, so those things I was able to access them without any external tools. They are what I have in me. So for me, I'm just talking about myself here. So it's when the day that I do divination is if okay, or maybe sometimes something is about to happen, then it will show it to me and I will see it. Oh, okay, and I know that, oh, then divination. Then I'll get to Ifa because there's something Ifa wanted to tell me there. Then this is what's going on. Then I'll do what Ifa has, and so, but we will first of all start from me. And then when you talk about my yamis also, is with due respect, and also I don't use any glass or anything to see them, or no, it's all in me. It's inbuilt in me. Whatever action I want to take, whatever I am the action. You see, so it's my body and soul. It's nothing outside of me. You see, so that's what that is the difference between when you have your own spiritual gift and magic. That's what I thought I would come here, but they are all good anyway. But if you now add them together, then boom. So you've developed your ashe. That's an example, because it's not every time we talk that it carries any weight. It's not every time you pray that because why? If you don't have your ashe, you've not practices to actually develop it, to actually to say something and it happens. You see, So once you develop that, you have that in you, and you now take like a candle, or maybe like this I share here that I brought here today, and then you because you now channel your own energy. Don't forget, this is a power, this is an energy itself also. So but I now channel my own energy into that, and then to send out whatever it is I wanted it to do. Then that's boom. You see, but somebody can use this on his own, and I can actually still achieve that on my own. I'm just saying it becomes more effective, more powerful when you now merge the two together. You see, and that's what I'm trying to say in this video, guys. It's wonderful having you guys here. So that's what we're going to be talking about next week, Sunday. I'm gonna come out for sure, because I've got my beats, my Orisha beats ready. I thought I would use that for the festive period. You see, they're all beautiful. I will do that next Sunday, and then I probably won't do any show until the new year now. You see, so you know, I hope and I pray that you guys have a wonderful Christmas and the new year, you know, ahead. I will still come out on Sunday, like I said to you. So just stay, you know, continue to use your mask. You know, it's like we told, COVID is still very there. Whatever you do, just don't, you know, don't don't get carried away. Just, you know, always be, you know, cautious, and still, you know, we maintain the social distancing. You know, everything the government has asked us to do. My website, is at the my website is at the head of this video, and it's www.alashola.herbsandspiritual.com. If you look at the top or bottom of this video, and then you will see my WhatsApp there also. You know, feel free to WhatsApp me, my darling, or you can get on. That's another thing I would like to say. When you get on my website, if whatever you're looking for, if they're not there, you know, email me, or you can WhatsApp me, and I can guarantee you we can resolve it together. And like I always say to you, you guys, you know, I'm a spiritualist. So one of the tools that we have here is Ifa. You know, everybody that knows me, they know I am Omo Ifa. I'm very proud of Ifa, because why? Ifa has never let me down before. Lie. You see, Ifa is always accurate. Orumila never lies. Whatever it is that you are going through in life, you think you are at the crossroad, you don't know which one to pick, call us here at Alashola. We have Ifa here to guide us. Not only that, Ifa, the way Ifa works is that it's in the past that I would use tarot cards. Like I stopped doing that ages ago. Why? Because the tarot card will tell you the problems, but not how you are going to resolve it. You see, so for me, that's frustrating. Yeah, if I never lies, if I want to parrot, oh my software, tell us, it's just say the way it is, you know. So for me, it's no nonsense. That's why I love my Ifa so much. You see, so if I would, whatever it is, if I would tell you, not only that, it will now, that's the bit that I love so much about Ifa. It will now tell us what, you know, to correct whatever that's gone wrong. That, okay, child, this is what's going on here. This is why life has been like this, like that. But, you know, don't lose hope. Do this, and then get you back on track. Whatever that thing is. You see. So whatever you are in life, you have personal life crisis, you are stagnant, other people are moving ahead. For whatever reason, you're just there in one spot, give us a call here at Alashola. If you have lawsuits, sicknesses, relationship issue, marital issue, if you're a woman, somehow, you know, the men, they just come and go. Or you're a man also, you know, to actually get a woman to stay is a problem. Give us a call. Ifa will tell us the way forward. And then, you know, your professional life, you have issue at work, or you've just been there, you know, working donkey years, you know, no promotion, nothing. Give us a call here at Alashola. The universe has been good to us. If I would, you know, direct us what to do, and then if you already know what's happening, maybe then go on Alashola on my website. You know, feel free, look over there. I'm sure you will see something there that if not, then WhatsApp me, or you can email me. I'll be more than happy to we'll talk about it, and then forward together we will resolve it. The universe is there to guide us. We have Ifa there to guide us. We have our ancestors. The Orishas are there. Our Oris are there. You see, there shouldn't be any reason why we should be stranded in this life. That's the way that I see it. We all have some times in our life that, you think, oh my God, put this, and then when you get to that junction, then ask Ifa will show us the way. He's a loving father, very, very, I don't know what I would do with that Ifa, so wonderful. That's why I'm going to be talking here, guys. Today is tomorrow is 21st. So it's going to be Christmas, Sunday. I don't know, what's Christmas? It's Saturday or something. I'll come out on Sunday anyway. So compliment of the season, guys. And then stay safe. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. Bye-bye. Yeah.